Yeah. Oh, I lost that then for a split second. Where did you go?
Frameshift charge detected.
Oof.
Frameshift
It's
drive
just in
lost
speed you took off then. Goes my rocket. See that?
Frameshift charge detected.
You running to me that time.
Target shields online. Target destroyed.
Yeah, we got him.
Sega Mega Drive. Got one? Now you can get Mega CD. Point, click, take a trip on 500 megabytes. Whoa!
It is time for some retro bollocks, and it is a special edition today. We're on the spirit of Louisiana, but this is a special, special day for me. If you've been watching the previous episodes, you will know what I am talking about. But we will get to that shortly. Oh, yes. That is the spirit of Louisiana. So it's New Arrivals Day. And I've been buying. So the first game up then is on the Sega Mega Drive. This was one of the first games that I ever played. I believe it came out in 1989. But what a game this is. Now I have the sequel, but for some reason, I don't know how, I've not managed to get the first one, but here we go. Strider for the Sega Mega Drive. This is a quality game. Fucking hell, it looks like the box has been eaten by the dog. Strider was one of the earliest sort of platformer sort of games on the Sega Mega Drive. Definitely did. Oh no, actually it says 1990, but I'm sure it was released in 89. But I used to love this as a kid. It's seen better days. It's seen better days, hasn't it? It's seen better days. It's like, but then again though, even though it looks like it's just been thrown around and the dog's just stood on it, it doesn't matter because it's been loved, hasn't it? That there is a game that has been loved. You know, whoever's had that has played that to death, to the point where the box is almost falling apart because it's such a good game. It's a quality game. Although I do prefer, in all honesty, the Japanese cover. Look at the Japanese cover. That's a good cover, innit? But then again, this is alright. They've made it westernised. I'm not sure about that guy there. Look, he looks a bit too chiselled for me. He doesn't look rough, does he? He's well shaven. Yeah, he looks a bit too smooth, and it looks like a fitness instructor, doesn't he? But that's alright. Hyrule, the youngest yet most able strider, has been chosen by his elder to stop Grandmaster Mayo from making the Earth his private playground. I really did. This does get me geek on this game. But Strider though, you know, I thought I've got the second one, why have I not got the first one? But now I do. So Strider then, great little game, good platformer, and those who've played it know what I'm talking about. Now this retro bollocks, it's only 3 games this episode, because the third game is just, I'm so excited about it, I'm nearly messed my pants, I'm not gonna lie. Now the second game I got, although I've opened it, is Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. Now this is another really sought after game, and it's worth worth a little small fortune now. I got my copy for £88. obviously on the SNES, I'd love to have it on the SNES, but we're looking at, you know, excess of 300 quid now. I mean, I might get it one day, but I thought I want to get some good games on the 3DS, and what better game could you get than Chrono Trigger? It is up there with Zelda, you know, as a classic Square Enix RPG. But yeah, great characters, great storyline, great combat system, and you just play as Chrono. There's a time traveller. It is really nice on the 3DS. A little bit better than the SNES, but I'm determined to get my RPG collection up on the SNES, and this is on the list. It's the dog's bollocks. It's the dog's bollocks. It's the dog's bollocks. This Chrono Trigger. Put that up there. Right. So this bad boy. Now, I cannot wait to open this. But also, I'm gonna have to tell you the backstory again. I've got to pour my heart out about this again. So, let's go back to 1994. In 1994, this game came out, and my mum took me down to town. She bought me it, and it was £40. She paid 40 quid for it, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of money in '94 for a game. But she bought me it, and I took it home, and it was the best game I've ever played. And I still think it's up there in my top 3 as the greatest games of all time. Anyway, flash forward to say 10 years ago, I'm struggling a bit, studenty days, I really need money, and I'm just looking on eBay and I see the game there and I'm thinking, what? It's worth 500 to 600 quid? You've got to be joking. I'm like, 500 quid? Anyway, I put it on eBay and I sold it, and it broke my heart. You know, I was going to the post office and it just broke my heart, you know, selling my prize retro classic game. I sold it, but I got it for I sold it for £580, and it sorted me out for a long time. Anyway, I've been determined to get it back, and now it goes for excess of £800 to £1,000 online, this game. But I was doing what I do, sniping and stuff on eBay, and I looked, and there were guys selling it for £475, and I thought, it's still a lot of money, but I made him an offer of £450 and he accepted it, and I just nearly wet myself. Now, that is madness to a lot of people. Who would pay £450 for a game? Well, I would, because that game is right here. It'd be funny if I'm opening it now all giddy and I bet and it's empty. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? But yeah, £450 I spent on this. You know, I could have got a new car. Well, actually, no, I couldn't nowadays, but I could have gone towards a new car. But now, got to get your priorities right, haven't you? You've got to get a video game from your youth. Oh, there it is, look. Oh, put it down there. The magic that's going to come out of this. It's like, oh, look at that. The magic. To me. Take the first layer out. Oh, there it is, look, it's in there. It's in there. There it is. Snatcher. I finally got my copy of Snatcher back. And my original one had a big scratch there, and the instructions were all wrecked, but this, nah, this one's in mint condition. Snatcher. I have my game back. To those who've played Snatcher, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And there you are. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna get a box here with a glass front, and it's gonna live in the box there. That's the plan. It needs to have its own special box, and I'm gonna fucking padlock it as well. That. Oh my god. I'm just over the moon by that. Now, just to give you an idea, this is how much it is on eBay. So there you are, look. That is what it's going for at the moment. But like I say, I got it for $4.50, so I sold mine for $5.80 and bought it back for $4.50. There it is. And now I'm going to read you the blurb, and I'm going to leave you a little video snippet of what the game is and what it means to me. So here we go. The year is 2047, Neo Kobe City, a place of madness and decadence. A mysterious bio-life form has appeared. Its true nature and purpose are unknown. They kill their victims and take their place, and thus have come to be known as Snatchers. A new police force, Junkers, specially trained to combat Snatchers, has been formed. The war between Snatcher and Junker has begun. What a fucking game. And there you are, look, Gillian Seed on the back. There's a Snatcher life form. It's basically Blade Runner, but it pays homage to Blade Runner. And not only that there, look, it's got the gun symbol, and as you see in the last episode, I now have the gun as well. So I'm going to be sitting here, a couple of beers, got my gun there, I'll have it nice holstered in place, and I'm going to play the game from start to finish. And yeah, I'm going to get some fucking gun action in, and we're going to hunt these Snatchers down. It's a shame I can't sort of stream it, or there might be a way that I can somehow get... I will try and do it. To get Snatcher on the channel would be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, what a game. What a game. I've messed myself multiple times over this. But yes, some people might think, you know, you mad. £450 for Snatcher, you are absolutely out of your mind. But those true hardcore gamers will know what I'm talking about when it comes to Snatcher. You only live once, don't you? You know? You only live once. You know, I could be dead next week, but as long as I get to play Snatcher tonight with Spirit of Louisiana, that's fine, yeah. That's fine. So, here's my little mishmash little video dedicated to Snatcher.